Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PTCGL Live Paradox Rift deck video, and today I'm going to be looking at the deck that I almost played to San Antonio Regionals, and that was going to be a Palkia VSTAR deck. So Palkia VSTAR, I thought was a pretty underrated deck going into San Antonio. I think it has a lot of good matchups. The one matchup that was going to be tough for me was going to be Charizard EX. Palkia, in my opinion, is not good against Charizard. There are some things you can play. I know Cyrus Davis played Palkia. She was playing Articuno in the deck, which helps a little bit against Charizard, but the way that I think actually was pretty good was actually Alolan Vulpix VSTAR. So a local player in the GTA, Matthew Farkas, was doing pretty good at League Cups with an Alolan Vulpix VSTAR in his deck. And I really like the idea of that, because Vulpix essentially against Charizard wins you the game if they do not play Escape Rope. A lot of the Charizard lists going into San Antonio were not playing Escape Rope. Azul's winning list wasn't playing any Escape Rope. If that's the deck everyone's going to be net decking going forward, Vulpix VSTAR seems pretty good, because Zard does not play Rope right now. So basically, Snow Mirage walls off the entirety of Charizard's deck. I mean, okay, yeah, they can attack with Charmeleon or Charmander, but that's not killing Vulpix anytime soon. As long as you can get Vulpix set up quick enough before he gets boss knocked out or boss hit, you can immediately just beat Charizard by doing that. Of course, Palkia VSTAR is a very strong card with Subspace Soul. We did see a Palkia box deck get top 4 at San Antonio. The deck is very strong. I mean, Palkia is just a very good, efficient, easy attacker. It only needs 2 energy. It's got a really good VSTAR power. It can be powered up with Melony. It synergizes really nicely with Radiant Greninja. You can even use Radiant Greninja as an attacker. If your opponent doesn't match Manaphy, you get access to Moonlight Shuriken. The other big card is obviously the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, mainly just here for for Miraidon, because against Miraidon, you can win the game with Palkia if you attack 3 times with a Palkia, because Miraidon, basically it's just a 2-for-2 trade the entire game. Just because you're weak to lightning doesn't mean you can't beat Miraidon, but the Ice Rider helps a lot against Miraidon, because a lot of the time Miraidon can't one-shot an Ice Rider without Raichu, and if they don't Raichu you, they're not one-shotting your Ice Rider, so Ice Rider can take 4 prizes before it gets knocked out in the Miraidon matchup. It's also just a very strong EX Slayer in general. It's also very tanky, like I said. It can be useful in those scenarios. The deck does abuse Cross Switcher Canceling Cologne for the Radiant Greninja play. Also, just having Cross Switchers is really good. Chien-Pao is also a good card in the deck. Not only can you attack with it with Star Portal, but you can also use Shivery Chill as a way to find a water energy for Greninja, and so you can just build up your hand with water energy, which is a really good Pokemon to start with and promote at the start of your turn within this deck, because you just need a switch card to then move the Chien-Pao to the bench. That's kind of the idea behind the Chien-Pao. The Vulpix is nice because you can also use it against Snorlax, which is a tricky matchup, but when you have a lot of switch in the deck and the Vulpix, Snorlax can be beaten a lot easier, and that is basically what I was going to play to San Antonio. I ended up obviously going with Mew because I thought last minute I didn't want to swap decks to a deck that I didn't practice as much with as Mew, but I definitely liked the idea of Palkia for this regionals, and I was very close to playing it. It was, I think, my second option for what I would have played to the tournament. But yeah, before we get into the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCG live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Council's code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set codes like the main set, Paradox Rift, or an older set like 151 or Celebrations, or you want to get some IRL Pokemon TCG product to Card Council's all that over there. If you get there at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for, of course, a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF. Also, check out the Shovel Squad down below. Every Monday, I put up a new video on their channel. You can check out my second channel down below for some extra content. I've been posting some San Antonio content over there, looking at every deck that got day 2. And I did a tournament recap of San Antonio of my run. So if you want to go watch those 2 videos, link down below to my channel. And we're also on the road to 10,000 subs on the second channel. So if you haven't subbed to it yet, make sure to subscribe down below. How we reach 10K maybe by the end of the year. That's the plan. And you can check out the podcast channel down below, the Mention My Pod, where, of course, every Friday, me and Linty upload an episode of our podcast. Episode 20 just came out this previous Friday. So here is the list. I am going to actually, I'll leave a link to Matthew Farkas's Twitter down below if you want to go give him a follow and stuff. He is a local Canadian player, and he is the one who came up with the idea of putting the Vulpix in his Palkia deck. I want to give him credit for that. So I am playing a 1-1 Bibarel. I'm going back and forth between playing Bibarel or Mew. Bibarel is better for draw because you're able to see more cards in Mew. It's a 1-prizer. Mew can be a liability. Mew does help more against Snorlax, though. So I do think that both Mew and Bibarel are really good options to play in here if you want to kind of go back and forth with which one you think is better. But I'm playing Bibarel for now, but I think Mew could be good too. I really like the idea of playing Lost Cities in Palkia. A lot of Palkia lists don't play that many stadiums because you have the vacuums, but I think Lost City is a really good card in here. Not only can you use it with Greninja against Gardevoir, but you can also just use it in general to remove stuff from play like Lost Zone targets and stuff, and it's just a really good counter stadium to have in this deck. You don't really care if anything gets Lost Zone because you're not really trying to get anything back. It's also really good with Vulpix to remove liabilities off the board that your opponent can use to attack Vulpix, like Charmeleon, for example. So there you go. That's why I like having it. The Iono, the Melony, Irida, pretty like standard stuff we've seen from the Palkia list before. Yeah, I like the deck a lot. I'm a fan of Palkia right now. I'm definitely going to give this deck a try, and we'll show it off on live and see what the deck is all about. Up against Zard. I think we're going second, potentially. Our hand is not very good, though. We got no supporter, no VIPs, of course. Just a Palkia. I don't know. We have Ultra Ball for Greninja, which I guess is nice. An extra card could help us out a little bit. Okay, we got Bidoof. Or we are going first. Okay, I thought we were going second. All right, what do we draw? A third Palkia. That's definitely not what I needed. Yikes. It's not good. I could go Mew. Yeah, we'll have to go Mew here and try to get a VIP off Mew, I guess. I don't have a choice. Come on, give me a VIP one time. Yeah, let's go. Sick. Okay, we know the V-Star's in the deck, obviously. All right, we got the VIP. We can get Vulpix and Greninja. What am I getting Tomb down, obviously? But we can't really bench Tomb this matchup. If they're playing Entei, it's bad to bench Tomb, because then they attack me. Okay. Not the greatest Greninja, but at least we know the Vulpix is, or the Mew is safe, so we can Mew again for Vessel or something to try to get more energy. All right, not the worst turn one. At least we found a VIP. That's all that matters. We got a VIP. They could Iono me, which actually would be pretty kind of them if they wanted to go Iono. Okay, they are going to go Lumineon. Man, maybe I should have got Tomb, because I got the fish after all. All right, we'll see what they fish for here. Probably going to grab Arven, I imagine. It's going to get an Arven. I doubt they're going to Iono me. Unless if their hand is that atrocious, they might have to Iono. But if they just have Rotom in the deck, they're just going to go Arven, obviously. I personally would like to get Iono'd, but that's fine. We do have Vacuum in hand, so if they don't use the Force Seal Stone, we can get rid of it. We can immediately Vacuum off the Force Seal Stone and go from there. So that seems good. And we'll see what they do. There's the Arven, going to get VIP Force Seal, and then we can, assuming it's not prized, then we can Vacuum it off. Oh, they're playing the TM Evolution build. Okay. So they're not playing the Rotom build, it looks like. That's interesting. The TM Evo build does have more Charmeleons, but nah, we'll see. They do need Mana Fee. I could also just go Greninja, but they're probably going to get 3 Charmeleons, but we'll see. See what they VIP for. They do play Bibarel. They could go Bidoof, Mana Fee, I guess. Guess we'll see. Their Charmander's stuck in the active. They have to have an energy in their hand, too, to evolve. Oh, they are playing Entei. And this is why I didn't get to Spiritomb. Because, like, what if they just randomly playing Entei, and then I Spiritomb the Entei, and then the Entei can attack Vulpix, and boom, it paid off. Ooh, they pass. They didn't get the Evo off. What do we draw? Do nothing, just a Tomb. All right, come on, give me something good. Nope. Yikes, I guess this is not good. We are bricking right now. No Iridas, no Vessels. Nothing in the prizes either. Oh, my God. Don't let it end like this. No. We still have time, but, like, I gotta hurry up, dude. We don't draw something soon. We're cooked. Oh, they could have Charizard in hand. That'd be pretty bad. No, I don't like this, dude. The bricks are real, dude. The bricks. If I had Bidoof in play, we could have went that route. I don't even think Bibarel would have drawn me any cards, though, to be fair. Because, like, my hand's kind of clogged up with stuff. And, of course, they just have Charizard in their hand. Oh, my God. Okay, but they evolved the bench. They might be actually just still doing the TM Evo play here. Or maybe they are. Well, why would you not just Raricani the active, then? If they're going to go Charizard this turn, there's no reason not to just go Raricani the active, I imagine. So that's interesting. I guess they're going Entei this turn. They're probably going Entei. No, they're... Okay, I don't know why they didn't just evolve the active if they're going to be attacking me this turn with Charizard. But they might just go in for the TM Evo play, too, to be fair. Yeah, well, it looks like they have to. They evolved into Charmeleon. So they kind of have to do TM Evo. Do they have an Iono? Please have an Iono. That'd be nice. I would like to get Iono'd. The TM Evo play is... Well, I guess they didn't have a great hand. They need Bibarel. I don't know. We'll see what they got. What are they cooking? Ultra Ball. They can still get Bibarel. Ooh, they lose Boss and Rod. Fantastic cards to discard, actually. Especially the... Yeah, literally 2 great cards to lose. That's good. That's good. Interesting. I guess it's good they're not going to be knocking me out this turn, assuming they don't just, like, rip a switch here, obviously, and change their mind last minute. I'll see what they do. I need to draw something, dude. I am bricking. I could try to get Chien-Pao in play, I guess, which would probably be ideal, because then I can at least do Chien-Pao's ability to get me 2 waters, which we might have to do at some point. If we get a Nest Ball, I might have to go Chien-Pao. If I go Chien-Pao, it's really down to whether or not they can boss my Vulpix. They are down a boss, and they don't have Pidgey. They're using Bibarel instead. Okay, we drew an Irida. Thank the heavens above. Should actually probably get Vulpix here. Because I only have one in the deck. Because I have more Palkias than Vulpixes. All right, let's Vessel this away. Finally get some water energy. If I can hit Palkia here, we're chilling. We can attack my opponent. We got Melony and Bidoof. Can I get Ultra Ball? No. So, fortunately, no attack this turn. Not good, not good. Yeah, we'll take that, I guess. I just gotta pray my opponent doesn't boss me here. That's all I can really do. They have 5 in hand. They're down a boss. They're using Bibarel. Hey, Force Seal Stone, though, which is a little sketchy. Is it ever worth it to play Spiritomb? Not really. Yeah, there's no point. Pass. Unfortunately, with the Palkia, I played it the best I could. We went Mew plus Greninja. And we didn't quite get there. That's fine. At least we have Vulpix V-STAR ready for next turn. Probably. I mean, I should hopefully find something off this Melony. I just gotta hope they don't have their boss. I gotta hope they don't have a boss in hand. They are down a boss. Please don't have another one. Even if they do, they don't knock me out. But, like, because they're playing heavy Charmeleon, it's not that hard for them to two-shot a Vulpix. The good thing about evolving here, they are playing Vitality Band. They can't just boss knock me out. This isn't going as smooth as I expected it to. In testing, this deck flows smoother in testing. But in practice, we are getting kind of... we're getting unlucky. All right, we'll see if they have the boss. Don't do it. Don't sack me. Boss isn't real. It can't hurt me. Boss can't hurt me. We'll see it. Do they have it? No shot, right? Blood's never got boss. See what they do. Maybe I should have grabbed the Vessel instead of the Switch, actually, off that Mew. That might actually should have been better, because then I can... if I whiff Palkia, I can at least Melony into... yeah, okay. Okay, they don't have boss. All right. It's all gravy. They didn't get boss. Yeah, I should have grabbed Vessel off Mew, actually, because then I could have guaranteed the attack. I should hopefully get a Palkia this turn, but I'm not guaranteed, I guess. So maybe it was a misplay not to do that. Cross Switcher is going to be pretty good, though. If they bench Charmanders, we can try to knock them out. They've only played 1 Charmeleon, so... I think they played 2 Charmeleon, right? I don't know. We'll see. All right, I need to not whiff here. Yeah, I should have grabbed the Vessel. I am punished. Never mind. We drew Palkia anyways. It's all Gucci. We got ourselves the attack guaranteed. Let's go. Okay, we'll Bibarel for 1. Try to get something good here. Bibarel, help a brother out. Another. Look at that. We got Palkia anyways. Get Melony and Star Portal for 1. Or maybe I don't even have to do Star Portal and we get lucky. Yeah, look at that. We don't have to do Star Portal. We can save the Star Portal. How great is that? Cool. Might as well play this. Might as well do this. We have Star Portal. Might as well. Draw some cards. Irida Iono. Iono's pretty good. Okay, and we hit. All right. I gotta pray my opponent does not play Rope Boss. But since they are playing the Bibarel build of Charizard, it's actually not easy for them to pull off a Rope Boss combo when they're only using a Bibarel instead of using Pidgeot. And also, I can chase the Bibarel down if I really wanted to. If I can find my other Cross Switcher next turn with the Irida, right, I can just chase Bibarel and knock it out if I really wanted to. Okay, there's Arvin. If they grab a Rope preemptively, I'll just Iono them. See what they grab. They do have Force Seal. I guess they could Force Seal for Rope Boss. If they Rope Boss here, they don't kill me. But I guess they could, realistically. But they've already Arvin, so they can't do that anymore anyways. They have to wait a turn to do that. See what they Arvin for. My other Vacuum's in the deck, right? Maybe I shouldn't have discarded the Vacuum, but I think it was fine to do that. Because I want to keep the switches around. Because they can, like, theoretically, they can boss something, stick it for a turn, and then boss again, knock out Vulpix or something, right? So I think it's correct to just hold the switch. So anytime they boss stall me, I can just move out of the active spot. What do they Arvin for here is the question. What do you grab? Defiance Band, Nest Ball? That's fine with me. They can get another Charmander down, which is fine. I mean, if they get Charmeleon, it's not a big deal. Because it's like, it does damage, but it's not going to knock me out. So we'll see. Defiance Band on the Charizard. Sure. All right, 6 cards in hand. We'll see. Do they have any other play to make this turn? We'll see. We'll see. They have a 6-card hand. Can they do anything else? They might be playing like Turo's Scenario, which I don't know if that makes things awkward, but it could. But again, they have to find the stuff at the right moment. Now, they still have Force Hailstone, though, and they haven't played it yet. They didn't Arvin for it, though, which is strange. I feel like you want to Arvin for it there, so I don't know. Guess we will find out what's up. What's our top deck? Irida. All right, I'm going to Greninja again. There's Vacuum. Should I play the Canceling Cologne? I kind of like holding it because I mean, I haven't Star Portaled yet. Palkia's still alive. It is a dead card, though. That's fine. We'll just hit him again with Vulpix. We're chilling. We don't really have to do anything. We can just keep going Vulpix over and over again. If they try to boss stall me, it's like, all right, bro, I got switches for days. We got switches for days. Like, I could have went for the Cross Switcher KO on Charmander, but... I mean, they can't even attack with Charmeleon this turn anyways, because my opponent's got no way to put energy on it. They're also down 6 of their energies. They're very limited to their energy counts. And that can get them Force Seal Stone, if they have it in the deck. Is that what they're grabbing? Nope, they do have Vitality Band, though. Okay, that's their third tool. I mean, they definitely have a Forest, right? You know you don't play Force Seal Stone. If you're playing 2 Vs, no shot. Vitality Band and Entei, that's fine. Doesn't really do anything. Yeah, that's why I grabbed the Vulpix V Star earlier. Because I'm like, yeah, they could Vitality Band boss my Vulpix V. And look at that. They do happen to play one. So that world could have existed. So we can kill the Charizard here. It's pretty good. Yeah, we can kill Charizard. Do I want to do that, though? Would you a Melony? I'm going to play that. I don't have to Star Portal right away. We use Melony. It's fine. Draw some cards. See what we got. We got stuff. I could vacuum the Vitality Band off. I don't think that really matters. I'm just gonna let me look through my deck real quick. We have 12 cards left. How much? What do I got left? I have a boss, Cross Switcher, Lost City. Okay. I'm also gonna knock him out. There's no reason to vacuum the Vitality Band off. I'm gonna save the vacuum. If they play a Force Seal Stone and don't use it, then I will vacuum it off. Because I bet you they only play 1 Force Seal Stone. Another Cross Switcher is good. Another Energy is pretty solid too. So we can double Cross Switcher here, take out Charmeleon next turn or something. But that's the thing, like, how are they building this thing up? They're down a lot of energy. They're down 6 of their energy. They only play like 8 energy in total. Maybe 9. If that. All right, there's a Town Store. Do they have the Forest Seal Stone? Nope, another TM Evolution. All righty then. I mean, if they have like a random Spiritomb, that'd be pretty jokes. They could like Spiritomb attack me. That would actually be kind of annoying. I would not appreciate that, but I doubt they play. I mean, they could, but I doubt it. No way, bro, plays Spiritomb Entei to counter Vulpix. No shot, bro. Just happens to have the perfect counter to my Vulpix V-Star. Dude, the TCG live ladder is insane, bro. All right, dude, they got it like that? No shot. If I draw Lost City, then I think I immediately just go Cross Switcher, knock out Charmeleon. 1 in 12 chance to draw Lost City. I doubt I'm going to draw it, but if I do... If they Iono me, we can get Boss Lost City off the Iono. I have Bibarel in play, too, so it's like it's possible to pull that off. No, there's going to Burning Rondo. All right. We just kill the Entei here. Okay. I see how this is going to go. So we can go attach to Palkia. I think at this point it's fine to play the Cologne. I could Iono them. What if they're just secretly holding on to Rope Boss? So even if they go Rope Boss here, we have Cross Switcher for game on Lumineon. So even if my opponent does go Rope Boss, we still win with Cross Switcher on Lumineon. So we still win the game regardless, even if they go Rope Boss this turn. So I think we have game no matter what. Because what if they are holding on to it? I doubt they are, but you never know. They could be. They promote Charizard, which tells me they don't, so never mind. We just win next turn by killing Lumineon. That's GG's. Unless they boss my Palkia, which, I mean, they could do. But again, the problem with the Bibarel build is they don't really have that many boss orders in the deck. Or even then, they can't find it as easily either, right? They bench the Mew. Now I can win the game by going Greninja, too. I can, like, Star Portal Greninja, knock out Mew and Charmeleon to win if they don't evolve it. Or they mention another Charmander. Yep, they just scoop. All right, there you go. And that's why Vulpix is good in the Palkia deck. Because otherwise, I can't really see a world where Palkia's winning. I mean, they are playing Fish and Entei, which does help a little bit, but still a tough matchup. All right, against Roaring Moon. Now, this could be straight Roaring Moon or a Lost Zone build. We'll have to see what kind of Roaring Moon deck this is. Now, I think the game plan has to just be to just try to get 2/2 prizers down. But yeah, this matchup should be fine. I mean, it is kind of a prize trade, I feel like. Could go into Chien-Pao this turn. We'll have to see if it's worth it. Can I get a second VIP, maybe? We do. That's pretty lit. We'll VIP for Palkia and Tomb, maybe? I do like the idea of getting Tomb. They can't just Lumineon this turn. I'm going to go, yeah, we'll grab these two, sure. And I think I'm just going to pass. Honestly, I should have been Chien-Pao, actually. I should have been Chien-Pao. Yeah, I'm regretting that. To be fair, though, yeah, no, I should have been Chien-Pao. That was a misplay. Should have been Chien-Pao. I do have a pretty good hand. If I can maybe get, like, Cross Switcher, if they go into Morpeko this turn, I can try to kill those Roaring Moons, so might be okay. They could be playing Ancient Booster Capsule, which could be awkward. Moon doesn't play Mana Feast, so if they ever do Frenzy Gouging, if I can save my Star Portal, that could be an option. But yeah, I definitely should have benched the Chien-Pao, because I want to promote it for a turn. That was definitely a misplay on my end. Speaking of Mew and Greninja, look at that. My opponent also gets Mew and Greninja. Interesting. It's definitely Turbo Roaring Moon then. There's another Battle VIP. All right. We're on an even level playing field. We both have 2 VIPs with Greninja and Mew. They get Morpeko Moon. No Squawkabilly at the moment, which is interesting. See what else they grab here. Hopefully I don't get punished for not benching Chien-Pao, which I 100% should have. It was definitely a misplay not bench it. Though I could go Greninja next turn. I can go promote Chien-Pao, Shivery Chill, Concealed, Rope, Greninja. Take 2 prizes. That might be the play. Though I actually don't mind my opponent having Pokemon on their bench. With, you know, I kind of like them having Pokemon in play for my Palkia. Ooh, they got the Morpeko built up. Yeah, see, I'm punished. I should have been Chien-Pao. Oh, never punished. They actually don't have a switch. Let's go. Okay, another Greninja's good. All right, so let's do this. Let's go. Let's do Greninja first. See what we got. There's the double Cross Switcher. Kill Mysterious Tail. Why not? Let's take a third Cross Switcher, sure. Let's take all the Cross Switchers. Go Rope, Irida, Cross Switcher, knock out Roaring Moon. Or I can just grab Vessel. I think it's fine just get Vessel for now. Let's get another Palkia. Grab an Earthen Vessel. I don't want to give my opponent... Yeah, I don't want to Greninja here because I want to make sure that my opponent has Pokemon in play. Do I need the Lost City? Honestly, probably not. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I think let's get rid of Lost City. I doubt they play Path, obviously. Not that it really matters at the moment. I guess we'll just retreat. Doesn't really matter. No matter what, I'm getting 3 energy in play. All right, sure. And then we'll Star Portal. Because I think at this point, Palkia is like our main attacker, right? Palkia is the main attacker here. So it's kind of just do this and then just knock him out. If they go Morpeko here, I just have double Cross Switcher in hand to knock out this next Roaring Moon. Yeah. Because if I go Greninja there, knock out Mew and Morpeko, you're like, okay, sure, I cripple their board a little bit. But I also don't want them to lose Pokemon in play when they're feeding my Palkia. There's no reason to. Because they can then just play the game with only, you know, a few Pokemon in play. And then it gets a little harder to win. I mean, they have the Frenzy Gouging, so it's like not that big of a deal, but I still think it's fine. Just let them. And they bench the fish under the tomb. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, I wouldn't be surprised if they just conceded here. Would not be surprised if I just see a concede from my opponent. Yeah, we'll see, though. They could have an Iono in hand, but maybe that's what they were trying to fish for. But, yeah, I got Tomb. This is why I got Tomb. I'm like, they might play a fish. Might as well play Tomb. No reason not to. We don't want to put Ice Rider in play because it is a Frenzy Gouging target. We don't really need Vulpix because it doesn't really do anything. And Tomb felt like a good target, and my opponent benched it. They aren't conceding, though. They're going to stick it out. That's fine. I mean, I do kind of just have the play for next turn. Cross Switcher, knockout, Roaring Moon. Okay, we'll see what they got. They got the Pokestop. Oh, and there it is. Milling 2 Sada. Sounds about right. Yeah, Pokestop, bro. Great card. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. I could play it, too, to be fair, because I could use it to dig for my Cross Switchers and stuff, but we already have everything in hand. There's no reason to play Pokestop, obviously. It's a trap. Don't want to mill Pokemon either. But yeah, I was surprised my opponent just was like, oh, well, that's just not good. I just killed their Roaring Moon next turn with Palkia, and what are they going to do? Unless they have an Iono, and they can Iono me away, but no, they just energize their wheel. The one thing with this is it does allow the Roaring Moon to knock me out with Calamity Storm, but if I go into a fresh Palkia here, it's like, yeah, you got a Frenzy Gouging, and then just win. So it's basically game over, I feel like. Like, we base, and there's the Cross Switcher, wow. So if they Iono'd me, I would have drawn it anyways. Look at that. I guess I could have Melony'd there. Whatever. Yeah, I could have Melony'd. It's fine. We kind of just win in 2 turns. We can just do this. I could even have went Chien-Pao there if I really wanted to. I could have just went Shivery Chill, Greninja, Melony if I really wanted to. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. We just have game next turn. I have the double Cross Switcher in hand to go after their fish. So the game's literally just over. And if they knock out Palkia, I just win the game by subspace swelling them because they have the Frenzy Gouging me. So yeah, it's basically checkmate. The game's just literally over. Like, it's literally GG's probably. I don't see how my opponent can win. I guess they could Iono me. But again, how are they going to find the Iono? Their Lumineon just got shut off by Tomb. That's why Palkia is so good. It's just so straightforward and simple. Like, you don't really have to do much. You just kind of just make sure you're sequencing correctly, and Palkia is just a very straightforward attacker. This is why it's so good. It's why I got top 4. It's just a very consistent, strong card. They lose a boss. They do get the double Cross Switcher. So they do have Cross Switcher this turn. But again, I got all these switches in my hand. I have 5 switching cards. Like, bro, it ain't gonna work. Okay, they got switch card down. Sure. I mean, their best play this turn is to go... I don't even know. They have to, like, Iono knock me out. But they can't, because my active can't be KO'd by... Because they frenzy gouging me, I just knock them out. So, like, I don't know. I can't see how they're winning this. Like, they have to Iono me this turn to buy another turn. That's all I can say. They gotta do the Iono. Alright, there's Roaring Moon. They have to Iono me. If they don't Iono, I win. Yeah, they have to go Iono, or else I just win the game with Cross Switcher. Let's see what they're doing. What do they got? They got 9 in hand. I guess I could have, like, a Greninja play this turn, knock out Mew and Tomb. That doesn't matter, though, because I can still knock out the Lumineon with Palkia anyways. Because Subspace Fall just does so much base damage. Yeah, the Lumineon is dead regardless. Plus, I have 2 basics in hand to replace that regardless. And, yeah, no Iono. That's game. GG's. If they Frenzy Gouging, I just win with Subspace Fall. If they Calamity Storm, I just knock them out. If they Calamity Storm Ancient Booster Capsule, Irida for Vacuum. Like, yeah, it's checkmate. It's literally checkmate. This matchup's pretty good. As long as you can set up your board and get 2 Pokemon, like 2 single prizes in play, so they can't just, like, Cross Switcher, or, like, they can't cheese a 2-prize KO first, you're chilling. Because this is probably, like, a 2-prize race, but... As you can see, my opponent is in a pretty rough spot. There's the Cross Switcher. They can Calamity Storm my Palkia that they already hit for 70 damage. But again, I just win the game by Subspace Falling them or Cross Switching. It doesn't really matter. It's GG's. Yeah, that's the power. They got to go Ancient Booster Capsule. But I think the 2 vacuums are in there. I mean, I'm assuming there. There's no way they lost my 2 prizes. And yeah, they don't got it anyways, so it's GG's. Knockout Palk, and that is going to be game. We can Subspace Swell or Cross Switcher KO Fish. Let's go Cross Switcher KO Fish. I like that more than just KO the active. Yeah, let's just KO the fish. It's cooler. Just a cooler way to win the game. Yeah, Cross Switcher. So you're both playing Cross Switcher, but my Cross Switchers are stronger. Yeah, I could have bench fish, knock out Roaring Moon, but this is a cooler way to win. Yeah, let's just knock out the fish. I mean, they had to bench Lumineon under Tomb by accident, but it is what it is. That's why I put the Tomb in play, because I'm like, they probably play fish. Last 2 prizes were Iridas. Those are pretty good prizes to not have, so that's kind of scary. But there you go, Roaring Moon, not a bad matchup at all. All right, we're against Charizard, one of our better matchups if, of course, we don't prize Vulpix. We do have Vulpix. If Greninja is the V-Star in there, it is. All right, that's all we need. We get turn 2 Vulpix up, and we're chilling. We just got to hope they don't play Rope. If they're playing Azul's winning list, then they won't have an Escape Rope, and that's kind of the idea we want to have here. We do get another VIP. We may as well play it. I don't want to clog my bench up too much, obviously, but we can grab, like, Mew. I could get Bidoof, I guess. It's just getting stuck in the active is scary. I think I just get a Mew. I don't want to clog my bench up, and also I don't want to put Pokemon in play that can get stuck in the active. Our hand's pretty good. If we don't get Iono'd here, we have guaranteed turn 2 Vulpix V-Star, so that's nice. So we'll see if my opponent is able to do anything, because all we want to do is just immediately go Vulpix in this matchup, hit the Charizard with the Vulpix, and be like, well, you don't have an Escape Rope, and you can't attack me. The game's just over. That's basically what this matchup is, right? So we'll see if they are able to do anything about it. We'll see. We could also try to go Greninja, too. If they don't bench a Manaphy, they only get 2 Charmanders, we could go Greninja. That's probably not as good, though. Okay, they have 6 cards in hand. Maybe I should grab Bidoof if they go for the Iono. That might have been fair, then, to be honest. I don't know. Okay, they have a Nest Ball that might get the Rotom. But we also have the Greninja threat, too. We don't have the Vulpix. If we have the ability to go Greninja, we could also just go Greninja here, which is also pretty good. We knock out both Charmanders. They don't get Manaphy. Ooh, they're playing Entei. So they are playing a different build than Azul's list, which is not ideal. But, again, that's fine. They don't have a Rope. It's not a big deal. Maybe I should have got Bidoof. I wasn't expecting an Entei. If they don't get Manaphy here, though, we are going to go for the Greninja play, I think, over the Vulpix. I think that's pretty fair. They can't attach Entei this turn. They've already retreated. Do they have anything? Let's see it. We're going to have to probably Melony to power Vulpix, but that's fine. Because I think we still want to get Vulpix in play. Okay, they do find Ultra Ball. They kind of need to get a Manaphy here. Yeah, they're going to need to get a Manaphy here, else they are in trouble. They got rid of Artisan and Charmeleon. They're grabbing Really? Wait, they're grabbing the Charizard now? Why would they not? Okay. Alrighty then. interesting play by my opponent. Okay, let's Greninja here. Got to switch in Melony. Okay. Okay, we could just do this, I guess. Grab the Palkia. Do this. Switch. Star Portal. Do I Iono my opponent? I have two Melonies in my hand. I'm okay to Iono. Yeah, it's fine. They have a four. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have. But I do want to establish more stuff. Yes, yeah, I wanted to get the Vulpix and stuff. So I think it's fine to do that. We can do this. We can even Lost City here. I'll bench Bidoof, and then we'll just remove their stuff from play. All right, nice. We'll just do this. So we just remove the Charmander and the Pidgey from play. Yeah, I think it was okay to Iono there, because we can find a Melony next turn. We can build up Vulpix. We'll see what our prizes are. We can use the attack with Palkia next turn, which is probably fine, too. Considering my opponent doesn't have a Charizard. Yeah, there we go. Ultra Ball Vessel. Perfect prizes. I can go Bibarel plus Vessel. Potentially get Melony and just start attacking with Vulpix. Yeah, okay. My opponent should have Artisan there for the mana fee, but now we just completely punish them by killing both of their stuff. Now they have no way to attack me this turn. The Entei cannot attack, and I just win the game if they don't get another basic down. So we'll see if they're able to get there. Yeah, I think it was fine to Iono, because I wanted to refresh my hand, too. I mean, I could have held the hand, but I still need to find the V-Star and stuff, but we'll see. If they don't get the Charmander down, we're cooking. I could even Cross Switcher a Charmander. If they only get one singular Charmander down, there's a world where I could just immediately chase it down with Cross Switcher. They do have a Pidgey, though. Okay, sure. Yeah, maybe I should have attached to Greninja then, actually. But then they just get a mana fee and punish me. I think it was fine, because, like, I could have put energy on Greninja last turn, and then I could have attacked again with Greninja here if they don't get a mana fee, but, like, I don't know. They could have got mana fee, and I could have got punished completely, so I think it was fine to just not do that. But I could have. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Okay, they have an Ultra Ball. They can get another Charmander here. Well, again, we've already taken out their first Charmander. And the Lost City, too, is pretty good. If I can find Cross Switcher or Boss, we can just knock out the Charmander. Which I think is what I'm going to try to aim for here. They only got one in play, and I'm punished for not attaching to Greninja. Ooh, there's one Cross Switcher piece. There's one. I got a Bibarel before I do the Vessel, though, unfortunately. We can find Irida here. We just have the guaranteed attack, assuming the other two Cross Switchers aren't prized. I didn't really check, but should be in there. And unfortunately, it looks like we are not able to get there right away. I could... Yo, do Concealed. Okay, rip. Didn't get what we were looking for, unfortunately. Question is, okay, let's burn this. The question is, do I attack the Entei and knock it out? Because if I knock out Entei, they have the Charizard to knock me out for 300 damage. Then I'm forced to find Melony and energy to attack with Vulpix. I think at this rate, it might be best to just save our resources. And just load up Vulpix. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this instead. I'm going to play it safe. Because if I knock out Entei and they go Charizard, knock me out, and I can't get Melony, I'm kind of screwed. Oh, I could have got the Cross Switcher off this, too. Forgot about that. We actually got Rope, which would have been decent. That was kind of a misplay then on my end. I'll take the Ultra Ball. Sure. Okay, that was a misplay. I could have retreated to Mew to dig for Cross Switcher. I could just went that route instead. And luckily, I didn't get it, so I didn't get punished, but I should have. And look at that. They just happen to, of course, have a rare Kenny Charizard in their small hand. There you go. See, now I'm happy I didn't just go knock out Entei. My plan worked out. Yeah, if I just went KO Entei there, they would have just had the rare Kenny Charizard anyways. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to go Cross Switcher on the Pidgey. If I KO their Pidgey, it's going to be hard for them to pull off Rope Boss. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do, actually, is try to KO Pidgey. If I can pull that off. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to knock out Pidgey here with Vulpix if possible. I have to promote Vulpix. I don't know if I can pull that off, actually. Losing my Mew. Unless my opponent bosses, but they don't. Okay. I think we just promote Vulpix. So I would like to KO Pidgey. I could get boss energy, I guess. But I do want to KO Pidgey. So it's hard for them to get rare Rope Boss with the Pidgeot. Okay, Heavy Ball, we'll burn that. Got Tomb and Fish. Might as well grab the Lumineon. I'm not gonna bench that. We'll grab it anyways, just to have it. Let's do some thinning here. Getting rid of Lost City is kind of awkward, but I need to draw cards, so we're gonna have to get rid of the Lost City. Not the end of the world to not have it, obviously, but it could be useful. Okay, well, Bibarel. Ooh, did not get the switch. Yikes. I did get the Cross Switcher, so I can do... So, yeah, I whiffed the Melony and the energy. But we can Lumineon here for the Melony. We can Cross Switcher knock out Pidgey. I think I'm going to go for that. We're going to knock out the Pidgey here with Vulpix. Okay. We KO the Pidgey now. It's hard for him to get the Rope Boss. I think we just go after the Pidgey. Yeah, I don't want them to get a Pidgey on play, so... And I got that, and then we'll just, yeah, Snow Mirage. Unfortunate whiff. I really didn't like benching Lumineon. Now my opponent can win by going boss, boss, boss 3 times, so... It's a little awkward, but it had to be done. I can maybe two-shot Zard, though, with Vulpix Palkia, though, so it's not over yet. But that's really unfortunate we had to bench Lumineon there. Like, I maybe could have just left the Entei in the active. But they have an energy boss, so I'm kind of screwed. So I think and they still Force Seal Stone. So I'm like, I think it was correct to just go after the Pidgey there and knock it out. It's unfortunate we whiffed the energy and had to bench Fish. That could be pretty detrimental. It could actually lose us the game, to be honest with you. We'll see. It's not great, but we're still in it. We just have to knock out Entei and take 1 prize to win. So if my opponent benches another basic, I can just knock it out with like a rope or something if they attack with Entei. They can't really do much. If they can't attack me, like they get an extra turn here to Vulpix, it's great. So I can hit the Entei, knock it out, and there's the boss. They actually play that now, though, before they went to Charizard. Oh, they're going to take out my Bibarel. They're going to try to kill my Draw Engine, which isn't terrible. That's fine. I see what they're doing. But they're not taking 2 prizes. Actually, that's fine. Unfortunately, I don't have my Iono anymore. I can't Iono them. This could get tricky. We have to try to two-shot Charizard. I don't have my Ice Rider anymore. If I had Ice Rider VMAX, we could have tried to get that going and then knock out Charizard. We have to try to two-shot the Zard. I think at this point, we can just kind of do whatever. Get rid of this. We'll keep the basics. I might need the other basic. You never know. Just in case I still need that. So let's go here. Play Irida. Sure. Grab this. What cards would I not want? Probably just... Yeah, whatever. We'll take that. Sure. I don't know. I might not need the vacuum. All right. Anyways. Knock him out. All right. We'll see what happens. If my opponent benches a single basic Pokemon, I can just rope knock it out. They can win by going boss now. So if they have boss, this is scary. This is why I took out the Pidgey, so they can't do that as easily. So now we just have to hope for the best. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I have to 3-shot this with the Vulpix. So yeah, that's why I want to try to get another damage thing off. Palkia is doing like no damage right now. Vulpix is doing more damage than Palkia right now, which is kind of funny. All right, here we go. Let's see it. Like, if they just go boss, we lose. We just lose to 2 bosses' orders here, and that's what I got to hope. This is why I did not want to bench the Lumineon, because it gives my opponent an easy prize map with boss. Oh my god, they had another boss? No shot, bro. They just had back-to-back boss like that. Okay, the good news is Greninja prevents rope from winning the game for my opponent, but yeah, that's crazy. They just had back-to-back boss. Why does Charizard find boss so easily? That is ridiculous. If they find their last boss, I just lose. Hopefully they bench something here so I can just rope for game. That'd be great. Hopefully they just bench something. I can just go rope for game. That'd be awesome. No. Damn. Dude, if they have their 3rd boss in their hand, I literally just lose. That's ridiculous, bro. Oh my god, if only I didn't have to bench Lumineon. I even took out their Pidgey, bro. Yeah, this is bad. We actually might lose. If my opponent just has it like that, I'm screwed. Nothing I can do about it. We can get Spiritomb in play so that they can't go... I can go Tomb so they can't go Lumineon for game. Okay, if they just have 3rd boss, GG's, you're better than me, bro. You just happen to have 3 bosses in your hand without needing Pidgeot. Sure thing. If they just have it, they have it. If I had Ice Rider, I maybe could have went for the Ice Rider if I could find Melony in time, build up Ice Rider, and then Max Lance for the knockout. But I can't. So now we just hope they don't have a 3rd boss in their hand. If they have it, they have it. What? No way they had it, bro. I'm done. All right. I can't, bro. I can't. Charizard is the biggest sack deck of all time. There you have, folks. That is the Palkia deck in action. More of a Palkia toolbox deck, again, utilizing the Alolan Vulpix V-STAR to help against Charizard. We did have an unfortunate game there where my opponent quite literally just had back-to-back-to-back boss it is what it is. It's a skill difference, obviously. But you can see why the Vulpix is good against Charizard, because if they're cutting the rope, Azul's winning list didn't play an escape rope in it. Vulpix is a pretty good answer to Charizard. And I really like Palkia Box. I think it's an underrated deck right now, and definitely a deck that you should try out yourselves and see if it ends up working for you, because I think Palkia definitely is a very underrated deck right now, and definitely one you got to try. Maybe I'll play it to this next regionals I go to, or maybe the deck will be bad by then. Who knows? We'll have to see what the future entails for Palkia VSTAR. But hope you enjoyed the video today on the Palkia Box deck. If y'all did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 54,000 subs. Yeah, we just hit 53K over this weekend. So I want to thank you all once again for all the support on the channel. If you want to check out some more San Antonio content, check out my second channel down below. I posted a video looking at every single deck that got day 2 at San Antonio, and I did my tournament recap video at San Antonio where I went 5-3-1 playing a Mew VMAX with a secret spicy tech card that won me 2 games against Charizard in the end to get CP. But yeah, that'll be for me. Check out card down below. If you get any codes, use code EF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, the Shuffle Squad, the second channel, and the podcast channel, all linked down below. See y'all later. Bye-bye.